This is John Tesler with GeekyKOOL.com, and I'm here with voice actress, singer, actor extraordinaire Bonnie Gordon.
That's me.
How are you doing, Bonnie?
I'm doing wonderful. It's so good to see you again.
How has the weekend been?
It's been fantastic. I love small, intimate, fan-run cons like these because I get to really visit with the guests and the fans, and even people who don't know who I am and just come up to chat with me. It's just a lot more intimate. Like, I get a lot of one-on-one time with everyone. I'll do a concert or two, and it just, I don't know, it feels like I'm actually connecting with people on a personal level and not just like an assembly line of people coming by and saying hi at a table. So it's really nice.
You've done a lot of voice work in the Star Trek universe as the computer for the series Prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
You also do a lot of singing and parody songs.
I do.
Which do you like more?
Oh gosh. What? Why do I have to make it Sophie's choice? Why can't I like everything the same? I just love creating. So whether it's with voiceover, live action, acting, music, I just love being creative and making things that make people smile and bring joy and kind of offer an escape from the everyday craziness that people have to deal with on a daily basis. So yeah, as long as I'm creating and making something that brings joy to other people, I'm happy. So I can't really say I like doing this better than this because it's all tickling my creative brain and letting me do something that I enjoy and love. So I'm very blessed.
I know when we talked earlier, you said you were pitching a children's TV show.
Yes, I have a children's television show in development right now. I'm very excited about it, and hopefully it'll be out and about for the masses to see sometime next year if all goes to plan.
Can you tell us anything about it, or does it all have to be under wraps?
It's pretty secret right now, but I will say the goal of the show is to make a show that families can watch together. Parents can watch with their young kids, and it kind of gives that feel of the nostalgic shows that we all grew up with in the 80s and 90s that were very campy and colorful and musical, and it gets kids excited about reading again. So it takes place in a library, and we jump into storybooks that some of the plots have started to go wrong. We have to jump into stories and fix them. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm hoping it gets kids excited about classic literature. Books like Robin Hood, Sherlock Holmes, Peter Pan, the Jungle Book, books that are that all kids are familiar with the stories but have probably not read. So I want to get kids back into reading and get kids excited about libraries again. It's my dream.
What's your favorite vacation place?
Ooh. What's funny is I don't take a lot of vacations. I travel a lot because I do so many conventions and events, but I never actually take vacations. But I have to say, out of all the places I've ever been, I feel like Scotland and Ireland are two places that really resonate with me. I feel like every time I walk through, Dublin or Edinburgh, I'm meeting my ancestors. I'm walking in the footsteps of my ancestors because I come from Scottish and Irish heritage. So I feel like anywhere in the UK really resonates with me on a personal level. And I love anytime I can do any type of job or gig out there, I take it so I can just have an excuse to go and just bask in the beauty of it all.
Are you hyped up about the World Cup?
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up with the World Cup. Obviously, sports are not really my thing per se, but I love the hype around it all. I love seeing so many people come together and rooting for their teams, rooting for their countries. It gets really exciting to see all the games playing. I know last week I was in New York, in Long Island during the Knicks winning, and that was incredible to be in the mix of it, and the city of New York just exploding everywhere, and everyone just having the energy and excitement around it, and it got me all hyped up too. And I was watching the game and just as excited as everyone else, even though basketball is usually not my cup of tea. So it really is. It's not the sport that I get excited about. It's with the people that I'm watching with, and seeing their excitement and their the thrill of watching them watch their team, do well. hypes me up too. So that's what I've been enjoying. So yesterday I watched Scotland play. They didn't win, but that's okay. And just watching all the games, I've just really enjoyed everybody rooting for their teams and their countries, and it's with the world being such a dark place right now, it's beautiful to see so many countries all together, like just spending time together and enjoying just the joy of the game. Does that make sense? And like the camaraderie that it comes with it, the team sportsmanship, the teamwork that it comes with creating an event this extravagant, that really does encompass the entire world and brings the whole world together for like this one event. It's kind of neat. It's fun to watch.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? Oh my gosh. Oh, I do love to eat. That's tough. Off the top of my head, I go wild for like a really solid cheese plate. I know that's so boring, but I love cheese plates. I love beef bulgogi with Korean barbecue. So good. I love, I don't know, man, that's tough. I love a good old pizza.
If you had to pick one cuisine for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Maybe Japanese. Or, I go crazy for a hearty beef stew. Like, I just love stew. It's one of my favorite meals. And if I can get, there's, the best stew I've ever had was in Scotland at an Irish pub, believe it or not. An Irish pub in Scotland. I was like, wait a minute. It was the best stew I've ever had in my life. That I loved it so much, I dreamt about it and then went back the next day to get it again. So maybe that meal I could do over and over for the rest of my life. I gotta go to that specific pub and get it then.
For someone starting out as an actor,
Uh-huh.
what's the one piece of advice you would give them?
Ooh, good question. For someone starting out in acting or in the arts in particular, never get too cocky. Always keep working on your craft. There's a lovely story that I've heard where it was like an acting workshop class. And, people were walking into the workshop and there was an older woman holding the door open for people as they walked in. And someone looked and noticed, and it was Glenn Close. And Glenn Close was there taking the class. And they were like, what are you doing here? Are you crazy? And she's like, what? I'm an actor. This is an acting workshop. I'm learning. You never stop learning. And that's what I love about the arts. And there's always something that you can learn and something that you can grow with. So never stop working on your craft. Always take classes, workshops, practice. There's nothing worse than feeling idle and not creating and not being in a creative mindset. And so I say, even if there's no work happening, just keep creating and keep working on your craft, because then it keeps everything fresh and it keeps your creative mind sharp.
Do you have any conventions coming up?
Oh my gosh, do I? So I'm here this weekend, and then next weekend I'm at Trek Fest in Riverside, Iowa. And then I will be at Shore Leave in July, which I'm very excited about. Love that, my Shore Leave family. And then I'm going to be in Toronto for a weekend in July, I think the 18th and 19th, for a con called Pretty Little Heroes. Then of course I'll be at Star Trek Las Vegas. Got to represent all my Trekkies in Vegas. So I have quite a few cons back to back, the month of June, July, and August. And then I get a little bit of a break, which is exciting. I'll sleep in August. It'll be great.
Where can people find you online?
I'm pretty easy to find. I like to say I'm very Googleable. If you just search Bonnie Gordon, you should find me everywhere. Bonnie Bell G on Instagram, Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Threads, everywhere you can find social media. I'm at Bonnie Bell G. So I'm pretty easy to find and easy to reach out to if you want to, shoot me a DM. I'm an open book.
Bonnie, thank you for taking some time with GeekyKOOL.com.
My pleasure, GeekyKOOL.com. See y'all later. Bye, everybody.